Is that oh, it's recording. Yep, we'll go with it. Hi. Hi. Stop looking at yourself, Ellie. Hi. Hi. I've decided to film a little getting to know me vlog, I guess. Is that what you call it? I've been blogging for about 5 years now, and a lot of people, if you don't watch Instagram stories, you probably have no idea that I'm even Australian or what my voice sounds like or anything, so I thought I would come and say hello. Now, I've just had surgery on my right knee. I had a knee reconstruction a week ago. That's why I'm awkwardly set up in our kitchen, but anyway, I just wanted to share a few things about me to get to know me. So I was born on the 25th of November in 1993, which makes me 24 years old. I'm a Sagittarius, and some people believe in star signs, the others don't. I kind of believe in them. I align myself a lot with like passionate, creative, wants to travel. Also, a really big thing is impatient. I'm very, very impatient, and it's quite a bad quality. You'll have to ask my boyfriend. That was fact number one. Fact number two, a lot of people are like, oh my God, do you blog full time? And I'm like, dude, how would I ever afford that? So I have a degree in journalism, and I work full time as a social media manager and copywriter. Previously, I've had jobs with Sky News, Women's Health Magazine, Prevention Magazine, Koala, which is an awesome sleep brand in Australia, and now I'm working in London for a really cool shopping marketplace startup. I've previously had some weird jobs. I worked at McDonald's, a shoe shop, a surf shop, an adult shop. I've basically worked in a lot of different places, which I think really helped me to gain a bit of confidence when I was younger. What is fact number three? Fact number three, so I love that people have big groups of friends, and I think it's really cool and awesome, but I've never really felt like I've just had like one solid group of friends. I've got what I would call about 6 or 7 very, very dear best friends to me that are kind of scattered around the world at the moment, but I spend most of my time investing in those relationships. I'm definitely more like a one-on-one gal than a big group gal, if you know what I mean. So fun fact number 4, I wouldn't have never have called myself a picky eater until I started dating my boyfriend, and he would go to cook for me and I'd be like, oh, don't like that, don't like that. It's a bad habit that's unfortunately stayed with me, and when I say picky, I don't think I'm picky. There's just foods that I don't eat. I don't like mushrooms, olives, pineapple, bok choy, a few other things, but those are the main ones, and I'm sure there are more of you that don't like mushrooms. I bloody hate mushrooms. I actually used to pretend in in primary school that I was allergic to them because I just cannot freaking stand them. So fact number 5, my favorite animal, I don't know, I'm just doing normal weird facts here, are dogs. I'm obsessed with dogs. I used to run a page called Dogs of Sydney where I would go out on the weekend and take photos of people's dogs and interview them on my own website because I was just so damn obsessed with dogs. I've got 2 of my own. Their names are Leo, who's a border collie, and Jessie, who's a little dachshund, and they are the absolute loves of my life. I just think growing up with a dog was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I will always make sure when I have a family that will grow up with doggos. Fact number, I don't know, why am I even counting facts? I don't know, here's another fact. So I started my blog almost 5 years ago when I was in university, and I'd stacked on the kilos. And it wasn't meant to be a blog, it was actually my personal Instagram. And I remember uploading photos of healthy food that I was making in the hopes that I would hold myself more responsible for what I ate. Anyway, a couple of friends were like, Ellie, why, like, we don't want to see your food on your personal Instagram. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. So then I made it into my own fitness blog. So it started off as the name Ellie Getting Fit, which bloody haunted me in uni. I'll tell you what, that was my nickname, and I learned to hate it pretty fast. So I changed it to A Lust for Fitness, which it was for a couple of years. So I'm sure there's a few of you watching who have followed me kind of since year 2 when it was A Lust for Fitness. And I used to be bloody fit. I'll tell you what, yeah, I had almost a six-pack, and for me that's kind of a big deal. Anyway, it progressed into kind of this love of healthy eating and more socializing, so then it changed to Eat with Elle. But about 6 months later, I was like, you know what, I don't want to just share what I eat because that's a bit boring. I want to share everything. So then it became Live with Elle, or as I like to call my YouTube channel, Live with Elle. Yeah, sorry, I'll apologize for that one. Anyway, so that's where my blog came from, and ever since then I have been writing about everything. I've written about toxic friendships, what to do after breakups, how to move to the other side of the world. For someone my age, at 24, I'd say I've had, you know, quite a few big experiences, but the biggest has been moving to London. So that's what I've written a lot about. I've written, you know, how to move to London, how to make friends, how to deal with homesickness, because it's all happened to me. And if I can share even, you know, a little glimpse of how I've dealt with it, like, I'm sure that can help other people. Another fun fact is my weight has not been stable for the last kind of 5 years since I started this blog. When I started it, I was at the heaviest I'd ever been, and then I lost about 15 kilos, and then, you know, it slowly crept back on, up and on, but I have honestly been the sizes between an 8 and a 14. So if you're watching this now, love your body. It does not matter what size you are. I'm a comfortable size 12 at the moment, and I'm very happy where I am. I think the biggest thing about, you know, being healthy and loving your body is that you just feel comfortable with it. So if you're eating healthy and you're exercising regularly, there's no need to body bash, or even if you're not, there's no need to body bash. If you're alive and you can walk and you can talk and you can laugh, you can see, you know, that's more than some people will ever have in their whole lives. And I think we take our health for granted. So yeah, take care of your body, but bloody love it. I mean, ladies, one day if you want, you might give birth out of this thing. I mean, I'm just clutching my boobs because the thought of that kind of hurts. I talk a lot about self-acceptance and love and everything, and I think a big part of that has come from me having to have quite a few knee surgeries at such a young age. I've just had surgery number, I want to say 8, which was super devastating for me. I hadn't had another knee surgery previously, like for 4 years ago, so this was very unexpected. I just started playing a new sport, AFL, in London, and then I completely ruptured and tore my ACL, so I've had to fly back home to Australia, which is where I am, for surgery. It sucked. It's not easy getting surgery again at the age of 24, which I know sounds young when I say it out loud, but when it's kind of your 8th, you just think, maybe I just, you know, should give up, stop playing sports, stop going to the gym, become a hermit. I mean, not that I ever will, but, you know, the physical toll sucks, but the mental toll for anyone that's going through an injury or, you know, is preparing for surgery or something is really hard. It's really freaking hard. One last fun fact. I have like kind of a weird fetish for horror movies. If you're my friend, you'll know that every sleepover we have, every time we have a movie night, I'm like, yep, horror please, and everyone else is always like, no, I'm scared, blah, blah, blah. Love them. I really enjoy them. And let me know below in the comments if you're a fellow horror lover, movie person, gal, thing, that. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I've recently purchased a drone with my boyfriend, so I'm very excited about that. So we'll be making heaps of cool travel and drone videos and everything like that, vlogging along the way. So I can't believe I'm about to say this, but, you know, I think there's a subscribe button somewhere below me, or maybe it's above, I don't know, I don't do YouTube. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya!